Have you ever wondered how the world looked like in the 1600s when technology was in its infancy? It was a time when the human spirit of innovation was beginning to shape the world in ways previously unimagined. At the dawn of the 1600s, the world was on the cusp of a technological revolution. The printing press, a marvel of engineering conceived in the previous century, had already begun to transform society. This wasn't just a machine for making books, it was a tool that democratized knowledge, a conduit for the free flow of ideas. This was an era when information was no longer the exclusive preserve of the elite. The printing press ignited the spread of enlightenment, empowering individuals with knowledge and spurring on scientific discovery. As the century turned, another groundbreaking invention came to the fore. In 1609, the Italian polymath, Galileo Galilei, enhanced an invention of Dutch spectacle makers, the telescope. This seemingly simple tool would catapult our understanding of the cosmos to new heights. Galileo's telescope allowed us to peer further into the heavens than ever before, revealing a universe far more expansive and wondrous than we ever imagined. It wasn't just the stars that were impacted by this invention, it also revolutionized navigation. The telescope became an essential tool for mariners, enabling them to navigate the vast oceans with greater accuracy. This invention, coupled with the knowledge spread by the printing press, set the stage for an era of exploration and discovery. As we delve into the 1600s, we'll discover a century teeming with technological advancements. From the printing press to the telescope, these innovations were not just products of their time, but catalysts that propelled humanity into a new age of enlightenment and discovery. So, strap in as we journey back in time to explore these amazing technological leaps, and how they helped shape the world we live in today. As we can see, the 1600s started with a bang, setting the stage for a century full of technological advancements. As the 1600s progressed, the age of exploration was in full swing. But what technological developments made this possible? Let's set sail on a journey to uncover the advancements that revolutionized maritime exploration and trade. At the heart of this era was a surge in shipbuilding technology. Ships had to be robust, reliable, and capable of undertaking long, perilous voyages. Enter the Fluit, a Dutch-designed ship that would change the game. The Fluit was a marvel of maritime engineering. It was lighter, faster, and could carry more cargo than its counterparts. Its unique design, with a narrow stern and wide middle, made it easier to navigate shallow waters, opening up new trade routes and making it a formidable force in the world of exploration. But a ship is only as good as its captain's ability to navigate. So, alongside advancements in shipbuilding, there were significant strides in navigation technology. Maps became more accurate, detailed, and widely available. These weren't just simple drawings on parchment, they were intricate works of art, filled with precise measurements and annotations that guided explorers to new lands. The compass, an instrument we may take for granted today, was also undergoing refinement. The dry compass, as it was known, became more reliable and easier to read, providing sailors with a more accurate sense of direction even in the roughest of seas. Yet, one of the most groundbreaking inventions of this era was the marine chronometer. For the first time, sailors had a reliable method to determine their longitude at sea. This was a game changer. It meant explorers could accurately plot their course, reducing the risk of getting lost and making voyages safer and more efficient. These advancements not only made exploration more efficient but also opened new trade routes, connecting different parts of the world like never before. A ship, a map, a compass, and a chronometer. These were the tools that fueled the age of exploration, leading us into a new era of discovery and connection. While explorers were conquering the seas, scientists were making their own discoveries. So what were the key scientific advancements of the 1600s? In the 17th century, the world of science was undergoing a revolution of its own, a revolution that would lay the bedrock for modern science as we know it today. The period saw the birth of the scientific method, a systematic way of learning about the world that involves making observations, forming hypotheses, conducting experiments, and formulating theories based on the results. This method transformed how we approach learning and understanding the natural world, moving us from a place of conjecture and superstition to one of evidence and fact. And who could forget the monumental contributions of Sir Isaac Newton? His laws of motion, published in the late 1600s, completely transformed our understanding of the physical world. Newton's first law of motion introduced us to the concept of inertia. The second law gave us the equation of force equals mass times acceleration. And the third law taught us that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. These laws became the cornerstone of physics, and are still taught in classrooms around the world today. But it wasn't just the physical world that saw advancements. The world of medicine was forever changed by the work of William Harvey, who discovered how blood circulates around the body. This discovery, made in the early 1600s, completely upended the existing theories of the time and led to a better understanding of the human body and its functions. And let's not forget the creation of the microscope in the late 1600s. This instrument, which magnifies small objects, opened up a whole new world of biology. It allowed scientists to see things they had never seen before, like cells and microorganisms, leading to a more detailed understanding of life itself. These scientific advancements changed our understanding of the world and laid the foundation for future technological developments. As the 1700s approached, the seeds of the Industrial Revolution were being sown. What were the key technological advancements that sparked this revolution? The birth of the Industrial Revolution can be traced back to a humble but revolutionary device, the Newcomen steam engine. Invented by Thomas Newcomen in 1712, this engine was the first practical device to harness the power of steam to produce mechanical work. Rather than relying on the unpredictable forces of wind and water, industries could now harness the consistent and powerful force of steam. This breakthrough led to the creation of machines that could do the work of many men, increasing productivity and paving the way for the era of mass production. But the Newcomen steam engine was just the beginning. The Industrial Revolution was further fueled by advancements in metallurgy. The development of new processes for smelting and refining iron, such as the use of coke instead of charcoal, allowed for the production of purer iron. This iron was stronger and more durable, making it a vital component in the machinery and infrastructure that would drive the Industrial Revolution. The iron industry itself also underwent significant changes. New methods of production, such as the puddling process, made it possible to produce large quantities of wrought iron. This iron was then used in the construction of everything from bridges and railways to steam engines and machinery. The growth of the iron industry not only supported the burgeoning industrial economy, but also led to a boom in other sectors, such as coal mining and transportation. These advancements in steam power and metallurgy didn't just change the way goods were produced, they transformed societies, economies, and cultures. They ushered in an era of unprecedented growth and change, laying the foundation for the modern world we know today. These advancements in technology set the stage for the Industrial Revolution, forever changing the way we live and work.